Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate, each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So one terrific performance under their belts. Now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
With a lead this big, it's tempting to think you're in the semis already, perhaps even beyond. But this lot are far too good for that, and I expect them to be professional enough about this.
Got things underway. Stefan de Vrij gets into a dangerous position. He's made good progress from a deep position. Gets up to head it! Hoists it forward. De Vrij cuts it out. He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Coached through there. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nkunku. Chilwell. Martinez. And help's available out wide. A corner it is then. Gets it back. He'll hit it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try. Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
That's Klassen! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Çalhanoğlu in with the challenge. Çalhanoğlu has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. misjudgment. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Davy Klaassen battles to win it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Calhanoglu. Klaassen tries to get it forward quickly, and he's away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Calhanoglu. Pavard goes looking. Chilwell, who's on a run down the left wing. Just brushed off the ball there. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Pavard gets into the right position to intercept. Sommer sends that a long way. Martinez. That's Mkhitaryan. Ball through needs to be good here. Well read, he sorted that out. Clears it out of harm's way. Chilwell. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up to meet it! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And now the breakaway. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Sommer gets it upfield. And here's Klaassen. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through. Out to the left it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Davy Klaassen sticks in a foot to win it back.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's Chilwell. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Across the field it goes. Davy Klaassen. Martinez. Martinez spreads it towards the left. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Son Heung-min provides an outlet. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets his foot in there, and he has been fouled there. And it's Klaassen. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Nkunku hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Gets a good foot in there. He's made sure that that won't get through. He gets past his man. Son Heung-min goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Nkunku. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's tried one! Well, that's where he wants it. Chilwell. Nkunku. And a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Good ball, it's found its target. Hoists it high. Has he picked him out? Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
The forward pass gets into a dangerous position. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Davy Klaassen. And the counter is on. He's through the middle. And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries his luck! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Going for goal! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the referee brings it to a close. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory. Well, given the outcome of the first game, Jim, what are you thinking now?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack.
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage, just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Played back in. Fred. So what sort of a contest should we expect here, Jim?
Cagey. Judging by the importance of the game, Peter, I'm expecting a cautious start from both sides. I think they've got to adapt and be flexible, but certainly in the opening stages...
It's going to be cautious.
Yeah, very conservative.
Ball's gone out of play. Nkunku. That's a promising ball.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dinks one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! He's done it! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nkunku plays it long. Well, they can break here. Out to the right.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well positioned to make that interception. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Fred. And back to base. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes up and Son Heung-min! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Fenerbahce can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Tadic, out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tadic. Fred. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ronaldo tries lifting it over. It's Son Heung-min! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Away from immediate danger. It's Son Heung-min! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Fenerbahce do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And here's Tadic. Tadic plays a clever pass. This could... has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Fenerbahce can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min clips one through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Fenerbahce making consecutive changes here. Up to meet it! In it goes! space. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He played with everything he had.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And they win it back again. Right through the middle. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Chelsea seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Deftly done.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Dzeko. Nkunku. And it's Son Heung-min. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ronaldo has been found.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tadic. Tadic gets it out to the wing. Could try cutting inside here. And that is that. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Well, hello, one and all. This, of course, the penultimate game before the big day, and there is a matching sense of occasion here. We are just waiting for the last few supporters to come in. So many people wanted to make it here, and there is congestion outside the ground. You're not surprised to hear that. Well, the first leg was a tale of two contrasting sets of fortunes, and both sides, in their respective manner, He's gone for it! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Under. Fred. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Breaks on here. Out to the right. Has a pop!
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
Fred. Across the field it goes. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Come back to the keeper. Away from immediate danger. Oh, good interception. Fred. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gets it back. And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and go again. Gets it upfield. Shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Under. Under. Now can he finish? And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hoists it forward. He's looked long this time. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ronaldo, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
Keeper sends it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it over to the other flank. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Under did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's got away. Drives it massively! And the ball's come loose! Into the middle. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Towering header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, smart save. He's tried one. Saved. It's good keeping.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
The semi-final reaches halfway. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Chilwell. And it's been taken straight back. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Fred. Under. Under. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. So who's he picking out? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Chilwell. Chilwell drives it forward, tries lifting it over. And here's Son Heung-min. That's been won straight back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looking to pull clear here. He's shaping up to have he's having a go. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Son Heung-min.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Hoists it forward. Son Heung-min. He's gone for it!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It is quite a run he's making here. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
He's through, now is he in? Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
No way through there. Under. What an adventurous run from a defender. Has a goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's being played forward. Done very well to intervene. Under. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Gets the better of his man, turns and goes back. Keeper sends it forward. And it's Chilwell. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Over to the left. Up he gets! Back of the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Fenerbahce making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cuts it out. It's a throw in. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Chilwell. Oh, real chance! Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Defenders on the back foot. A heavy challenge. Chance to break. Zeitz. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.